It has been a while since we've seen this guy in action. Anthony Morrow chomping at the bit to get back on the floor, and his opportunity is at hand. Morrow set to return after more than a month on the shelf. Hello, everyone. I'm Jessica Taff, and welcome to the pregame show on Yes. Tonight, the Nets host the Detroit Pistons as they continue a 5-game homestand that started with a bang.
NASCAR's Drive to Diversity program isn't about forgetting about the legends of the past or bypassing those that are on top of the sport right now in the present. It's about looking toward the future and making the sport more representative of what the world looks like today.
While change isn't likely to happen overnight, NASCAR's hope is that this is the one case in the sport where slow and steady wins the race.
First, you're a guy that makes your living making people laugh, and they say laughter's the best medicine. This team has obviously struggled all year long. What could you do to possibly get them smiling at the end of each day?
I get them thinking about the draft and all the ping pong balls they're going to have. Hey, the Knicks don't have a pick. That's what they should say every day. The Knicks don't have a pick.
It's been a whirlwind start to the 2012 season. Of course, a barrage of injuries, a jam-packed schedule. All these things have really had GM Billy King burning the midnight oil.
You're one of those guys that's certainly locked in on defense. You keep saying it's a personal vendetta for me. What does it mean, though, the fact you've been getting the best, probably, scorer out there every time, and what you've been able to do just the last few games, just to the Rudy Gays, to Joe Johnson?
It's a compliment to me, you know. It's a respect thing.
Wade Davis's story begins in Shreveport, Louisiana, where he grew up the youngest of 3 children. And by the time his family moved to Aurora, Colorado, no one knew the deep-seated truth and the fear Davis would have to live with, hiding a reality that would haunt him for years.
Was there ever a moment where you thought maybe this would be the day I come out?
I thought that it was not possible. It was something that I was domesticated to believe, like from the age of 7 on up, that football and being gay just didn't mix.
He said, a lot of people actually still blame me for Jerry Sloan leaving, so I could hear some boos, but I don't think it's going to be like when Carlos Boozer came back.
Ryan and Jim are coming out. This isn't going to be like the pool thing where I was the only one that jumped in, right?
Oh, yeah. One of the major safety initiatives NASCAR implemented was the Hans device. Back in 2001, when Dale Earnhardt had his fatal crash here at Daytona, it was an option. After that, it was made mandatory.
NASCAR went a step further in protecting the head and neck of drivers by mandating the type and length of support surrounding the neck, which allows the absorption foam to cushion any impact.
Anthony, this summer you made some pretty high-profile friends, Justin Bieber calling you his MVP, but all summer you were also tweeting about you can't wait to be back. What did it feel like to finally get back tonight and get back to work in the NBA?
It's such a blessing to be back.
Welcome back to Quicken Loans Arena, where the Nets and Cavs are getting set to tip off. Hi, everybody. I'm Jessica Taff, and you know it rained all day in Cleveland, but I loved it. See, I'm actually adopting the Nets' new motto, turning a negative into a positive. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Chris. It seems like once you fix the one leak, something else kind of springs.
There's always one contrarian. And let's go to Jessica Taff right now.
I was told this is the Iron Eagle fan club, and I gotta say, this is gonna make the wave a little bit awkward.
If the name on these jerseys said Duke, Kentucky, or Kansas, these guys would be on national TV a couple nights a week. Instead, the men from Creighton University put their hard hats on and go to work with a chip on their shoulder and are slowly but surely putting Omaha, Nebraska on the college basketball map.
The last time the Creighton Blue Jays made the Sweet 16 was all the way back in 1974. Now they've got a great cast of seniors, but these guys aren't happy just getting to the big dance. They say they're ready to make some noise.
And in this early goings of the season, it has been one of the youngest stars for the Nets that has shined the brightest.
Now that Melo is out of the mix, the Nets say, we don't have to look at the sports headlines anymore for the juicy gossip. I hear we can just check out page 6.
Chris Humphries may have been out ring shopping.
And we can all thank page 6 for ruining any surprise that would ever come to Kim Kardashian.
Indeed.
The last time we spoke, you said that you told Dwight Howard that, hey, he might need to watch out for a young guy named Brook Lopez on that All-Star break. Does that maybe give him a little more incentive because he's been able to shut down Brook both times they played?
Probably.
Making it hurt more was the outcome of this game. After hammering the Orioles on Monday, the Red Sox ran out of gas as the O's were first and last to strike. Baltimore jumping out to a 3-0 lead early after a rocket off Adrian Gonzalez's glove. Then the O's get back-to-back jacks in the 8th. Derek Lee and Mark Reynolds combining for 3 more runs with 2 homers, and the O's beat the Sox.